Wandering deep within the desert dry, walked a nun under a stained red sky. Sunburnt, weary, and very thirsty, let us introduce Sister Mercy. Her features were pretty, her bottom was fine, her bosom was full and surely divine. So let us dig into this humorous jest, not to be distracted by bountiful breasts. Unfolding before her was water and trees, out of place in this land of unease. Surely she could not trust in her eyes this miracle oasis, averting demise. She hastened her step, she ran for the pond, stripping her clothes she had long ago donned. The water was real, the water was wet. She waded in quickly, not looking for threats. Goblin eyes watched as she shed off her clothes, smiling eager at all she exposed. He slobbered and giggled, but he was no danger, unlike the beast awaiting a careless stranger. Deep in the depths it patiently waited, its appetite large and not easily sated. Tentacles reached and gripped at the nun, pulling her down from the light of the sun. The goblin watched, hard and fearful, then gathered her clothes, his eyes now tearful. What a sad end for such a great beauty! Never again would he see such a booty. Though Mercy struggled as she was pulled deeper, the creature determined it would soon eat her. All hope was lost. She could not but pray, which seemed to work. She soon slipped away. Reaching the surface, she took a deep breath. The goblin elated again to see those breasts. Up from behind, the beast did burst forth, massive and dreadful, and roaring with force. Quickly thinking, the goblin was handy, grabbing her spear and snatching her panties. He tossed it right, he tossed it proper. She caught the spear, and nothing could stop her. With one great thrust, the beast was dead, her spear now buried in its head. Out of the water she walked to the shore. Before the goblin she could help but adore. Ugly and stinky, and in no way a beauty, but quick thinking and clever, like it was his duty. Just to show how much he was thankful, she looked in his eyes, dark and tranquil. Leaning down, she gave him a kiss, his eyes now wide and full of bliss. His hands were quick, his aim was true, copping a feel before she was through. Away he ran, over the rocks, out of her sight, but not out of her thoughts. A great little goblin, ugly but brave. In his wake, she gave him a wave. Gathering her clothes, something was wrong. Her panties were missing. Her panties were gone. That brave little goblin grabbed one last memento, forcing her to go dressed in commando.